Hey, what is up guys? So Ren here with another fantastic deck. Today we're going to talk about Galarian Stunfisk deck. The deck that, well, it is a stall deck, but also is a fun little deck to play. And honestly, it caught me by surprise how annoying this can be. So, of course, Galarian Stunfisk, right? Metal skin for each basic metal type energy, you get 20 more HP. But also you got a trapping bite for 2 colorless energies that says 60 damage, which, I mean, wish it would 100, you know, but it's fine because when you're gonna get hit next turn by your opponent, they get hit back with 12 damage counters, or you put the 12 damage counters on that on your opponent's Pokemon. So that's what we want to be doing. But also there is a second strategy that we'll be utilizing, which is bam, Melcario. We will try to get the GX running, so we're taking 30 less damage, but also we'll be discarding the energy from our opponent's active Pokemon, which definitely is going to help us in the long run to stall it, right? To stall the game and then slowly be more annoying. It's a simple deck, it's a simple idea, and definitely, you know, it's kind of beginners friendly if you ask me, but let me tell you, it's annoying. It is super annoying to play again. So let's take a look at the whole deck, and of course there's a gameplay portion later on, so you'll see exactly how I went and how this deck performed, and then, you know, you can always subscribe. So let's move on to the gameplay portion. No, to the deck. Haha, Raven. So let's take a look here. So we got 2 Dedenes, 4 Stunfisk Vs, 2 Jirachis, 2 Melcarios, and 1 Zamazenta V. Of course, Zamazenta against V Maxes. Then we have 37 trainer cards, which are 4 crushing amas, so again a bit more of a control-ish type of deck. 2 energies, 2 great balls, 4 metal saucers to bring back the energy, of course, 2 ordinary rods, 3 Pokegears 3.0, 4 quick balls, 3 scoop up nets, 2 switches, 2 turbo patches. If you want, you can play 4 here. I only own 2, so I'm playing 2. 2 boss orders, 4 Magnolias, 3 Capes. Again, remember, Cape goes on basics that are not GXs, so on Zamazenta and Stunfisk, and 12 energy. The deck is super simple. Like, it's not in a deck that you overthink. It's just a deck that you start with Melcario, you get to the GX, you use the GX, right? You discard your energy from your opponent, your monster take 30 less damage, and, well, you just charge your Galarian Stunfisk, and then you leave him as an active and slowly chip away your opponent's HP. That's mainly it, and I know it's like a super fast intro, but kind of that's what this deck is all about, right? So let's move on to the gameplay portion. Let's see how it goes and how it runs, because honestly, it because on one hand, you know, you don't want to play a lot of energy, but on the other hand, you know, you kinda can't. And Zamazenta. There we go. Yeah. He only needs 2 energies to attack, so full metal wall right now, and let's go. Spike move. I like. Honestly, this is the team I kind of like, and I'm happy that someone is playing it. I feel like this is a really intriguing stadium, an interesting sim that should be used a bit more often. For each energy attached to this Pokemon, stack cost, you can't add more than 100. Okay, so he's caping the same as Eternatus. No, wait. No, wait. Oh, for each extra. Okay, for each extra. Right. You'd have to use 2 dark so you can't run. Yeah, you can go capture and then you can go. Exactly. Right, power accelerator did nothing. Great. Alright, so I'm just gonna go and start preparing my Zamazenta. Like, there's yeah. Come on. So, here. Okay. No point of playing the Dene. So I know I want to go with that Stunfisk. I want to play ton of energy on it. But because of the Tornadoes and him actually charging the bench, I have to go retreat my Melcario and literally just go with Zamazenta and just start hitting him that way, which is not something I like to do, and that's not, you know, the win con of this deck, but hey, you do what you gotta do sometimes, right? And honestly, I think give people, just like with every single deck that comes out hot, month. And I think in a month, Eternatus is gonna go down. Yeah, Judge, again, rotates out. Or it could have been Marnie, right? So it kind of counts like a Marnie, so I'm not mad at it. He could have played Marnie here, which is fair enough. But I feel like, honestly, give people a month, and they're gonna figure out Eternatus. It's just too much. It's just too much of him everywhere. You know? Which is exactly what I said is going to happen. Because, like, let's be honest, you know, if there's a deck that really goes that hard and it's everywhere in this capacity, I mean, out of all my versus games today, not talking about, you know, the games against, like, you guys, right? But all my versus, I played like maybe one or two against a different deck that it's not an Eternatus, which exactly says a lot. But yeah. But at the same time, you know what? Like, I want to do right now, because of what they are playing. I just want to actually go for, and I'm not even kidding, I just want to go for Rillaboom with, of course, we know what. Right, Rillaboom with Decidueye, and I genuinely think Rillaboom Decidueye is gonna take it. Because at least, you know, hey Tom, hello, good morning, how are we doing today? Because at least, you know, Spider's version of Eternatus is playing Hoopas and baby cards to get around it to a certain degree. But even that kind of struggled. You see, you know, hey, I'm glad you arrived home, Tom. So even that, you know, once I figure out how to play Scorch against you, Spider, then that's a question for you. Did you struggle then, once I figure out what to do with the energy? Because I think you did, but again, I'm not sure, so that's a question for you, because you were the one, you know, behind the Eternatus. But I think you kind of did, right? It's like, okay, what to do now? Like, he got this. So I feel like once you... Yeah, okay, so for anyone who has... because it might be on YouTube. So yeah, so Spider says yes. So... I do. You can ask Spider what we've done to Eternatus. I've played against Spider and I figured out the Scorch matchup. Like, it took me few games to figure out the matchup against it, but you can ask Spider. I figured it out, and honestly, I also beat Zilla with Eternatus. When she was playing Eternatus. It's a matter of, you know, it's a matter of changing the approach for that matchup. Because when you're playing Scorch, you're playing completely different game against Eternatus that you would usually go and play. I think the problem of Eternatus is the energy. I think if you want to really, you know, like get into that, you're gonna kind of have to go and play Rod, for example, something that brings that energy back. You know, I know it sounds a bit weird, but that's kind of how I felt about it. It's like, because I'm not gonna lie, you know, it is, I mean, the deck is not bad, but I can guarantee you two things after rotation. Or I can guarantee you what is going to happen in POG. Again, if you're thinking about playing that format of the tournament, go and play 4 Ammers in each deck. That's the first thing. 4 Ammers in each deck if you are facing Eternatus. That's one thing. Second thing, which is kind of, if you are the person that is playing Eternatus, Eviltal GX, definitely, but also for post-rotation, ordinary Rod, or like a Rod that brings back the energy. I think, you know, patches not really, but something that brings back that energy, something that allows you to, you know, manipulate stuff a bit, so you can actually do things. Yeah, I mean, like, not a Centi-Scourge control, but the thing is, you have to when you're playing Centi-Scourge, you have to approach Eternatus differently. So you start with active Centi-Scourge, right? You don't care about your Volcanions, because you know they're gonna put energy on their active, and you just discard their energy. And once you start discarding that, that's why you have your active, right? That's your first Centi-Scourge. He's gonna get knocked out. Like, say goodbye to him. But he's the engine that discards stuff. So whenever he's gonna put something, you're gonna just discard it. You're gonna keep discarding it. And once you get that running, then you can start doing other things. It's kind of like you see right now. I've discarded a lot of energy from my opponent, right? Right here, we've already discarded 4 energies, right? Of course, you know, 2 from the attacks. Thank you. But I've already played my GX. And look where Eternatus is at that point. Even though, again, it's a weird version with Grimmsnarl. He had a full bench, he had everything, you know, back at it again, you know, he's gonna start putting the damage counters. But even now, you can clearly see there is a bit of a struggle, because he has Boss's Oldest, but he played Pierce this turn, right? I think. But even if he has Boss's Oldest still in hand, look what is happening here. And I think with the Decidueye, it's going to be the same problem. So Hoopa, great idea to add, right? Or Darkrai, also, I think Darkrai is not a bad idea for Vortex of Darkness. But, you know, it requires 3, so that might be a bit of a problem. Thank you, Hollow. 1 ordinary Rod on the Eternatus seems fine. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I kind of see what he's trying to do here. He's gonna try to attack here. With V, right? So yeah, he's gonna try the whole attack. Yeah, okay. So he's gonna try 200. I mean, he's putting energy here, so that's my target. Like, there's nothing else. If he wants to attack for 200, well, there's still, I've used already a GX. So I'm quite fine here. I can retreat. There you go. GG. Gets the info out there. But it is a bummer. That is true. Okay, I'm gonna draw. Okay, so because I'm playing against ADP Zacian, my Zamazenta is not a card to play right now. But like, yeah, like you're right about the Legends. There were so many misconceptions that. Wait, I'm even gonna give you the video. PTCGO radio. So it's not like, you know, I'm taking it out of anywhere. Let's just go videos. No surprise guide. Oh, I'd have to play against Spider. Wait. So we're gonna have Stunfisk. Great Ball. Unfortunately, the Dene. I mean, I know what I'm gonna discard, but well, sometimes you do what you gotta do, right? Honestly, like, alright, so you Spider. Honestly, I like that idea. I like the idea of adding him. Like in general, I'm a bit of a fan of adding Stunfisk, and because Kovac is playing ADP Zacian, I might actually test it that way. So I feel like we're going to be testing it today. Okay, crushing Emma. And Steel Fist. So wait, okay, so I feel like we're gonna need tag switches here. I think we might need a tag switch, but again, you know, just an energy switch is still fine. It's still an okay card to play. Tails, oof. So yes, I didn't play certain things because, again, I was a bit scared of you doing this, but I know you're gonna do a GX now, right? So I know there's gonna be a GX because that's what you want to do. I like how Spider's putting. Ooh, okay. Come on. So I've already got rid of 3 saucers, so yeah, but me too. I so don't like that GX. Didn't draw a switch. I was hoping for a switch. I didn't draw it. You know, it does happen. You know, it does happen sometimes. So that was the GX, now he's searching for the energy. I feel like if you can fuel Stunfisk like a ton, it's great. Like even, you know, even with the energy itself, or maybe I should have actually put, you know, again, energy switch on an active, hand on an active, and just attack. Maybe that was a play to make. But I know you're attacking, like 100%. All right. Well, let's do it. Let's just do it. Now I gotta switch, which is a bit late, but better late than never, as they say. Some hammers. That didn't hit. And full metal GX. Okay, so I still have some switches, which is great. Yeah, like I knew you're gonna go for metal saucers, there's gonna be a switch, you're gonna attack. Like that I know. Right, like that is something we knew is gonna happen. Now the question is about boss's orders. Because you're gonna take full price. Oh no, you're not, because I'm taking a bit less. Yeah. I'm still fine. I'm still fine, it blows my mind. Alright, so. Book a year. Your poor ADP. I mean, I'm the one that can't retreat, dude. So I wouldn't say your poor ADP. I would say my poor Melcario. But I have to figure out how to retreat. Right? Tails. Yeah, but I feel like I should have actually, you know, played that GX earlier. You know, I have that feeling. I should have went with. Oh no! But wait, can I? Did you notice that in this post, because we're playing post-rotation games, right? Spider is of course playing post-rotation deck. They're actually decks are thin out fast. Like there's like you can really thin it out. Like we're at 10, you know, 15 cards. It really goes down fast, which is quite interesting if you ask me. For prize cards. So yeah, all you need is honestly boss's orders to win the game, and with 15 cards, yeah, that's doable. Not gonna lie, that is doable. But it's a great game one. It's a really good one. Alright, so I'm assuming you're checking now what you have in the deck, right? So if you have it, if it's prized or not. Actually, not really. Like, ADP Zashan did play Dammers, and it played a lot of them. It's just, you know, that I don't think they just. Whoa. Okay. I don't think they disappeared. I mean, they were still played, like a lot. Great Blade is doing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel, you know, right now you'll see more and more and more hammers as everything progresses. But I feel like ADP Stunfisk is going to be a bit better. Just pure ADP Stunfisk. Yeah, I honestly think ADP Stunfisk is going to be the deck to play. Not Melcario. Like Melcario is great for more control-ish type of deal. Wow, another tail, dude. That is the definition of unlucky. And I'm assuming you have, you know, your boss is all priced since. Oh man. Yeah. He's just there and he's like... Your opponent has a way to hit him like 2 times, you know, to knock him out. And you already put a lot of energy on it. ADP Melodic... not really. Okay, so why not ADP Melodic? Eternatus is right now your main matchup, and this means that, well, they do have the special energy that adds free treat cost, which kind of, you know, gets rid of the Melodic. Melodic was, well, okay, the card, but not. Well, and there you have the Galarian Stunfisk deck. Who would have thought it's going to be such a fun deck to play? I had no idea, and you know what? I like it. So if you also like, don't forget to subscribe to my for more videos like that, and down there below have a 5% discount income to purchase on Professor Oak, which does support the channel. So again, I'm probably on holiday, or I'm just going out there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye, good night, take a fantastic rest of the day.